Hi, sweet kiddos. It's Mrs. Harbert, also known as Old Mother Harbert. I hope everyone's doing good. Don't forget this week we are celebrating Earth Day on Wednesday, April 22nd. Today we have a book that says, Why Should I Recycle? It was written by Jen Green and illustrated by Mike Gordon. All right, let's take a look at our book here. In my family, we recycle our garbage. We return things so they can be used again. We didn't always recycle. We used to just throw everything away. Oof, look at all that trash stacked on top of each other. On our way to school, we always passed Mr. Jones's house. Mr. Jones is our teacher. One day, we saw him putting a special box with cans, bottles, and papers by the gate. What are you doing? This box is for recycling. All these things are taken away and used again, said Mr. Jones. What's recycling? I'll explain at school, Mr. Jones said. In class, Mr. Jones asked us what we did with our trash. We put it in the garbage can. Yeah, it's just old garbage. Ugh. Mr. Jones said garbage contained lots of useful things that can be recycled or used again. Why should I recycle? Mr. Jones took the class to a recycling center. It had separate containers for bottles, cans, plastic, clothes, and paper. What do you think happens to all the glass that goes in here? Asked Mr. Jones. It all gets broken down to make new shiny bottles. So they take the glass, they break it, and they melt it to make new bottles. And guess what happens to all the cans that go in here? Asked Mr. Jones. They get melted down to make new metal things, such as bikes and scooters. Wow, said all the kids. And what about the paper and plastic that goes in here and here? Mr. Jones asked. The paper gets shredded and used to make new books and comics. All of these things come from garbage that we just throw away? This plastic can be used to make all kinds of things, including clothes. You might be wearing some, said Mr. Jones. So why waste? Most of the garbage we put in the trash can gets buried in dumps that spoil the countryside. It's good to recycle as much as you can, said Mr. Jones. So what else can we recycle? There. Clothes, books, and toys that you don't want can all be taken to the second-hand store, explained Mr. Jones. So that's what we like to do in our family. We go through, try to do it a couple times a year and get through all of our toys and clothes, and then we donate them so people can buy them again. If kids don't play with them anymore, if they've outgrown their clothes, someone else can use them. The food we buy at supermarkets comes in packages that can often be used again. So it looks like they took a milk jug maybe and they repainted it and turned it into a planter. I told Mom and Dad about our trip to the recycling center. Now we buy recycled things at the stores. Recycled paper helps to save trees. So then they're buying their stuff. They're looking for that recycling symbol because it lets them know that what they're buying has been made out of recycled things. We always recycle the plastic bags that we get at the store too. But today we brought our own bags. Thanks. So we always do that too. We use our bags like we get from Walmart and Safeway, and we use them to fill up our trash cans, and then they're getting reused instead of just thrown out. Well, this book is just sticking like crazy. There it goes. We also recycle everything at home. Fruit and vegetable peelings get recycled on our new compost heap. So compost is when you take old food and bits of cardboard and you put it and it turns into a really rich soil if you have a special compost bin. The compost helps my mom's prized vegetables to grow big and strong. Woo, look at that cucumber. Or maybe it's a zucchini, I'm not sure. Now we recycle so much garbage, there's hardly any left to put in the trash can. Look, the trash man came to pick up their garbage and there was hardly anything in there. Recycling is kind to nature. It saves money and it's fun. And that is the end of our book, my dears. So hopefully this gave you some ideas of how you can help our earth by recycling either things that you have at your house or reusing things. And I hope everyone has a wonderful Earth Day. There's little Miss Emery Jo telling you happy Earth Day on Wednesday. All right, guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Don't forget to give Mom and Dad a hug. We love you guys. Bye.